give a new meaning to an old word. Have you heard the word twinning? The word twinning? Twinning. Social media. Conformity. Why is conformity? Okay, before I go there, is conformity good or bad?
Could be good.
Could be good and bad, right? It could be positive or it could be negative, right? In what sense can conformity be negative in relationship to worship in the context of being a Seventh-day Adventist Christian? That's the question, right? The question is, when can conformity be a negative force or influence in the context of worship in the Seventh-day Adventist Christian faith? Okay, let me give you an example. Conformity. In the book of the Bible, there is what we call the story of Elijah in 1 Kings. All right, 1 Kings 6. We know in chapter 18 the height of the showdown between the gods of Baal and Elijah's God. Okay, did Elijah conform to the Israelites' mode of worship during the time? Now, before that, the background, right? Ahab was not really a bad king, but he was the baddest king. But he was not. He started with. He was chosen by God. He was not really that bad. He became bad when he was united in marriage with Jezebel, a worshiper of Baal. So this mixed union between truth and error, between God and the enemy of God, became a force that had affected the worship of the Israel, the northern kingdom. Remember, the northern kingdom are worse than the southern kingdom in terms of apostasy and worship. So the question is, did Elijah conform to the prevailing culture of his time? Elijah, Elijah, right? The prophet of God, the Tishbite. Did he conform? He did not, right? He did not. What did Elijah do? He did not conform, he did not compromise, and he was facing crisis. So what did he do? Huh? He told the king what God told him. Alright? He told the king what will happen. There will be no rain nor dew until I said so. And this ticked off the King Ahab and also the ire of Jezebel, right? So in a sense, we could learn a lesson here when we are straightforward, when we are relaying the word of God to others. There is this tendency